How has your experience been as part of the BFS program?
It has been absolutely fantastic. The BFS program has been very welcoming from the very first day. The professors from the IMT Ghaziabad campus, from the Velric campus, it has been absolutely amazing, the exposure that I got. I wish MBA was a longer program, that's the only.
So, tell me, a lot of people, including yourself as an engineer, probably felt a little bit of doubt as to whether you can cope with the hardcore finance program. What was your initial thinking? How did it turn out?
So once I got a call from IMT, it was the Banking and Financial Services program. It was a bit daunting at first, but once I went through the curriculum, I showed it to my father. So even if I had a bit of a financial exposure due to my father and the interest that I had in the stock market, it was a bit of a leap of faith. So, but once I joined IMT, the BFS program, the faculties were so welcoming, the IMT and my peers were very supporting the assignments that we took in. So I eased in a bit, and since I had a clean slate, I had nothing to worry about. So step by step.
Okay, and that's reassuring to a lot of candidates.
Yes, absolutely. So if you are aspiring to join IMT Ghaziabad, the BFS program, you need not worry about what your background is. You just need to have an interest towards finance and thought process to learn and achieve. So once that's done, IMT and the BFS faculty would take care of it.
Okay, that's good to know. So outside of class, so you're a member of PlaceCom.
Yes, I'm part of the placement.
And how has that actually helped you grow as a person?
Absolutely. So once I joined the placement committee, it was like a whole different world. So I am a fresher, but my team is consistent of people from 21 years old to 28 years old, from finance background, from marketing background, be it sales. So it was, everything was so fast, and we worked as a very close knit family. So there was constant transfer of knowledge. So this was something that I would never experience outside the placement committee. And our main core responsibility was to get in touch with senior leaders from various organizations. So from the second or third week, I was directly talking to CHROs of big financial institutions, or be it FMCG companies. So that built an exposure, and it acted in such a way that I got comfortable speaking with anybody and asking for helps or asking for any favors. It came naturally. So slowly and steadily, subconsciously, I started realizing that this was a skill set that slowly ingrained in myself. That was an absolute.
And tell me, where are you going to be placed?
So I am placed at Client Associates.
Okay, and what kind of role is this? Does it kind of fit into both your finance and engineering kind of skill sets?
Absolutely. So I was very much interested in finance. I was always a very outspoken person. So I was always interested in sales as well. So Client Associates offered me a wealth management advisory role, and I will be joining as a private banker. So I will be advising family offices to how to manage their wealth and etc. So my 30% of my work would also be to get in touch with HNI clients in the market to give them exposure about wealth management, about client associates. So this became the perfect amalgamation of my skill sets and my aspiration. So this was the best place I could.
And it is an incredibly booming industry, especially in Asia.
Yes,
private wealth management is a booming industry.
Correct.
Right, and you did do courses in wealth management and things like that while at IMT as well, right?
Yes. So the IMT BFS program built us for all possible opportunities. We had wealth management courses, we had risk management courses, which are very much important in what wealth management advisory is. And since there are various new asset classes coming into our markets, so we were occupied for that as well. We had private equity, asset allocation, asset management courses, which now that I am at the end of my course, I believe that any opportunity that comes in my way, I could be equipped for that in just a few discussions and a few resources I would use, and I would be ready for that. So that's a very big thanks for the IMT and the BFS program.
And how did you feel the BFS program balanced theory and practice and data and things like that? I mean, do you think we should be where we should be, or would you suggest some changes?
So we are at an absolutely great stage because the class curriculum and the case studies, they helped us a lot. The best part that I found was the very rich Bloomberg lab that we had. So once I joined IMT, when we join finance, we always see in these movies these two screened computers and these graphs going in, and I was always fascinated, what is this? So once I joined IMT, I got to know that this is the Bloomberg terminal, this is how it works. And even in your classes, you were very evidently showing us what it was during the PPTs. So I was very much interested, and I used to come to the library, the finance lab, and look at it, and I understood, and I used to trade in the stock market as well. So I understood this is a very great resource that we have and we never use. So this was when I got the practical aspect of it, and it helped me earn a little pocket money as well. So IMT helped me both in the theory and practical.
Excellent. And what about the fun stuff? Did you make good friends out here? Did you do any sports or anything? What else did you do?
Yeah, so the very famous quote that IMT never sleeps, that is absolutely true. So any time of the day, any time of the night, if you need anything, you just need to make a call. Somebody or else, everybody or anybody would be away. So that was absolutely fun. We have events such as Chakraview. We have every committee organizing some activities. So all 365 days, at least 300 days, some or the other event must be going at IMT. So we just finished with the Chakraview as well. So something or the other would be going, and according to your interest, you can choose or you can distribute your time. So you are never free at IMT. That is a curse and a boon as well. So these are the 2 years that you would never feel you're just sitting, you're doing something.